What fool thing is Johnny doing now? Well, he's writing yet another Lee Hacklin mystery. And this one is called Come On, Baby, Let's Do the Twist Ending. Here we go, Chapter 5. KRWB is proud to present yet another thrilling episode of The Phantom Detective, starring Dennis Kyle as Steve Armstrong, a shy police photographer by day. At night, he stares down the face of evil as the mysterious and fearless Phantom Detective. Today's episode, No Peace for Heroes. I was standing in front of the reception desk of KRWB on the 10th floor of the Lincoln Building in Manhattan. While the centenarian receptionist was cleaning her upper denture with a toothbrush, I snuck into Ralph's office and snooped around. His walls were decorated with a plethora of framed photos of him shaking hands with various legends of radio, like Orson Welles, the voice of the Shadow, and Bud Collyer, the voice of Superman. There was a man-sized cardboard cutout of Sterling Rodman as the Twistmaster, and there was a word balloon over his head. Nothing relaxes me more than a Chet Chimney cigarette. So says the Twistmaster. I was struck by a wave of sadness, followed by rage. There was a photo album in the bottom drawer of Ralph's desk. It was filled with mostly black and white images of Ralph and Sterling growing up together. There were several pictures of a woman, presumably Ralph's mother. I called Queens General, spoke with Ralph for a few minutes, then I was off to Brooklyn. An hour later, I was sitting in the plush living room of Sarah Cole. She looked just like Ellen Corby from the Waltons. "Good night, John boy." "Goodness gracious me, I don't think I've ever met a private investigator before. Do you carry a gun?" I flashed her Mr. Browning. "Good heavens! And what about my Ralphie?" "He's fine, Mrs. Cole. He's lucky. If you like, I can drive you to Queens General." "Oh, I'm agoraphobic. I haven't left this house since November 22nd, 1963. That's when President Kennedy was assassinated. There was a conspiracy behind that, you know. That was the day America began her decline, in my opinion. Fire, Mr. Hacklin. It's all going to end in fire. Would you like some brandy?" "Thanks, I'm driving." She went to her kitchen, returned with a bottle and a glass, sat on her couch, and we chatted for a while. She was starved for company. "Ah, look at all the lonely people." Before finishing the bottle, she conked out. There was a blanket on the rocking chair I was sitting on. I draped it over her snoring body, and I put my curious cat hat back on. "Seek and discover." "Discover what exactly?" "Well, you'll never learn how to swim unless you're willing to get wet. You might drown. You might become an Olympic athlete. You might save a man's life. Words count, but deeds count for more." There was a chest of drawers in her bedroom. I opened it and found a stack of Playgirl magazines. Good for you, Sarah. Under the stack was an envelope, and inside the envelope was a letter. My heart went pitter-patter. Discovery, one of life's greatest joys. I sat on the edge of her bed, and on the edge of my seat, so to speak, ignored Sarah's running chainsaw of a snore, and began to read. Thanks for watching. Happy Sunday. And don't forget, God loves you. Cheers.